Each item on the hub page represents a saved search and its count. Now let's go over how to create a saved search and add it to the hub. We'll start on the purchase order listing screen. Let's make a saved search that shows us any purchase order line items missing a promise date. We'll just use the filter and choose is null on the promise date. These are all of our purchase order line items that are missing promise dates. Now we just click save this search, and we can either overwrite the default view or we can create a new save search. We'll call it missing promise dates. That's it. And we click save. Let's make another search. Let's adjust quantity received to be greater than 0. And let's make it so quantity remaining is greater than 0 as well. Now this shows us purchase orders that have line items that are partially received. So we'll save this. And we'll call this save search partially received. Now let's go to the inventory item location listing screen. So on this page, let's make it where the quantity on hand is less than 0. This will show us any item locations that have a negative quantity on hand. And while we're at it, let's modify some of the columns. Maybe let's get rid of the last cost and average cost, and we'll put standard cost on there instead. And we'll get rid of price and reorder level. And we can add any field we want here. Close this. We can sort by standard cost, descending if we want. We can rearrange the fields. Do pretty much anything we like. And then let's go ahead and save this search. We'll create a new one. We'll call it negative on hand. Now let's go back to the hub screen. Now from the hub screen, let's go ahead and put a new box here. Let's call it test. And we'll make it public. What that means is other users can also see this box if they choose, and they can add it to their hub if they wish. So now we'll add the test box to our hub. Now inside the test box, we'll add the new saved searches we just made. So we've made negative on hand, partially received, and missing promise dates. So now what this means is there are 11 purchase order line items missing promise dates. There's 2 partially received purchase order line items, and there are 2 inventory item locations that have a negative on hand. We'll click on missing promise dates. Here are the 11 purchase orders missing promise dates. Back to the hub. We'll click on the 2 partially received PO line items. There they are. Back to the hub again. And we'll click on our negative on hand. And as we can see, it retained the column layout.